Hi guys, and welcome to the State of Crypto, your one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 190, Technical Analysis Edition. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for showing up for this earlier stream of the State of Crypto. Tonight, I'm not going to be able to go online. I'm going to be out of town. I'm living with my family. It's a long weekend here in Mexico, so I'm going to go out with them and enjoy the weekend. So tomorrow, there's not going to be any stream. I'll be back on Monday for regular time, and I shouldn't have any other things keeping it from streaming next week because my company just basically placed a no travel policy for the coronavirus, right? As prevention. Travel within the country has to be approved by the managing director, and all international travel has to be, well, basically cannot be approved. It's standstill, right? Anyways, if you're catching this stream live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you're thinking. Now, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And yeah, if you want to, keep on chatting with us when the stream is on, you can engage with me on Twitter, you can engage with me on Facebook or on Discord. Links in the description, guys. Link to everything that we do is in the description, except news, because there's no news tonight, right? No news today. Like I said, I'm jumping in quickly. Just gotta wanted to look at the market. I was not able to be here yesterday when the big crash was happening, but we kind of talked about it the day before, so we weren't really scared about that. I wasn't expecting that crash to go that low that quick, but I was expecting a price movement to the downside, and we kind of talked about that with a head and shoulders pattern on Bitcoin, right? Anyways, let's get on with the news. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time today. I do gotta get packing bags, etc. We're gonna go to a friend's ranch, so we're gonna be out of town for 3 days. Coming back on Monday, so Monday night I should have a stream. I'm not sure if it's gonna be right on time, but there will be a stream on Monday night, no matter what happens. Anyways, what's happening? Market cap. We were talking about it, right? That's what we talked about, on what was it, Wednesday night. We're up here. We're starting to make this small move. We said, look, man, there's potential that we start to make divergence, and we can try to make it rally. Which, of course, it didn't happen. Here we don't have that same head and shoulder pattern that we did with Bitcoin, right? So that didn't happen. So we ended up going down, obviously, killing any kind of divergence that we could have made, right? Market dropped a lot. What was it, $84 billion flowing out of the cryptosphere. Basically from an opening of 219, closing at 135. Yesterday, we moved up a little bit. Pullback day, right? We talked about pullbacks. You follow this channel, you know that after, massive drops or heavy drops, you get some pullback. We did get pullback from opening 134.96 billion, closing at 157.90 billion, a $22.43 billion pullback, basically 16.56%. And right now we're moving down again a little bit, 3%, 5.8 billion, sitting at 152.10 billion dollars of market cap. Now, Bitcoin dominance, what happened yesterday? It dropped, right? It dropped, hit at 20, held, and today it dropped below 20. Getting contraction of the Bollinger Bands again. Maybe we're going to lose a little bit more dominance, which is good. It usually helps the price of Bitcoin go up. So let's wait and see how this keeps on developing. 2 days ago, we lost 1.25% market cap. Yesterday was a wild day. The high was 65.91. The low was 64, so 64.17. So 1 point and change, right? 1.70, maybe 1.60 percent swing on market cap, gaining 0.41%. Today, going down 0.98%, sitting at 64.73% of market cap. Now the price of Bitcoin sitting at 5,387 and 28 cents. What's happening? Well, first let's look at this, right? We talked about this head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline breaking down. I was expecting for us to come here, 6,050 maybe resting at 6,240. We had some support back there, and we just punched through everything, man. We just punched through everything that we had, man. 1, 2, 3, maybe some resistance here on this older triangle that we had, or rectangle that we had back here, right from 6,744 to 5,815. We knew it was an area of support resistance. We just didn't care. We just punched through it. We even punched through our last resistance that we had was 5,640 and 92. So of course, movement to the downside, hitting a low. What was the low? 4,644. Before we try to bounce, right? Reaction rally. Lowest that we got to was 3,858, which was pretty low. Of course, all this talk of divergence that we had, kind of got we can forget about it, right? We didn't do it, right? So this obviously went way low. It went nuclear, man. It was a nuclear drop. In the RSI, we went all the way down to 1560 what? 1562. Right now we're sitting oversold still at 25.12. There's gonna be a chance that we want to reset the oscillator. I have to wait to see how we do that, though. If this is gonna be the fast way or the slow way, right? Anyways, what else is happening? Bouncing again. We're still trying to form a pattern after the drop. It's on the daily. It was pretty massive. 38% drop on Bitcoin, right? Wasn't fun for anyone. Anyone that was in the market. For us that were not in the market, kind of knew what was going to go on. So, if you watch this show, you're probably prepared. Anyways, let me see what else. Drop, bounce. Failing, rejecting 5,692, right? We came back up, we closed below it. Today we were open. We did go a little bit higher. But we rejected and now we're moving down, man. Which is not good. We're moving down, man. You had divergence right back here to here. We obviously kind of killed it. Anyways, I'm trying to figure out what else I'm missing here on Bitcoin as I'm doing this. I think that's it for this on the 1 hour. 1 second, guys. Sorry, someone opened the door. 1 second, I think my kid's crying. Yeah, he's crying. He's going with his mom. Anyway, that's fine. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for Bitcoin, man. Let's move on to the 4 hour chart. Alright, same thing, right? We were hunting for divergence. We obviously kind of killed it with that massive drop. We did manage to hit that 5,600. Of course, bounce from it. Was even 6,000, right? Held there for a little bit. Moved down a little bit more. Bounced. Not the best consolidation pattern looking here. But again, going more. Delete that. And obviously going more as well. So delete that. Now, are we making divergence yet? Not really. Not really making divergence. 29... 31, yes, we kind of are making a divergence that we usually don't want to see. High, much lower high. Or not even a high, man. It's still like a dip. We're going from positive momentum to more positive momentum, right? This positive momentum is starting to build, so it could still go higher, but it's going to take a while for it to reach this price. So we're going to end up making a hidden bearish. And that's probably going to mean price action continuation, which probably will be to the downside a little bit. Maybe we need to come down here. Maybe not that low, but at least 4,600 for us to create divergence and maybe try to rally again. We need to get something to help us go higher. At least reach the 20 simple moving average. But we also talked about this, right? Being below the 200 simple moving average on Bitcoin puts us on the bear trend. And on the bear trend, we can't expect to go lower in price. So again, not really surprised that we took a dip. RSI 30.30. So neutral. Neutral almost sold, almost oversold. But getting back into this bluish area, right? Forgot to do that. Look at the 200 simple moving average. It's gonna be way up high. 200's over here at 8,576. We're all the way down here at 5,000. So it's a $3,000 move to get up there. Now we did fail to hold it, like I said. And the day we failed the 200, right? That was on the 8th. Then we started to consolidate. We were doing a little bit down sloping consolidation. We're hoping for a bounce, right? We're starting to create that divergence that we were talking about. but we kind of didn't. Then we just kind of dropped massively. Again, like I said, the 200 is key, man. If we don't hold the 200, we're looking for lower prices. Anyways, back to the 4 hour. Let's get this back to 20. Sorry, guys. I had a rough night. I got in very late last night. I got in at like, I can't remember, like 1 in the morning maybe. And then my kid's sick. So it has not been fun, man. Anyways, by the way, one of our viewers, I think, got corona. He told me on Twitter that he got corona. Dude, I know who you are. Prayers, and I hope you get better soon, man. Right? I bet you're not having fun with that. Anyways, the 4 hours, right? That's it. That's all we have for the 4 hours right now. A lot of expansion on the Bollinger Bands, right? We got a lot of tightness here prior to us dropping on March 11th, right? Look at this. Tightness moving down. A lot of tightness. Failed at the 20. And oh no, we moved down, right? We talked about that. It's stuff we talk about usually, right? Anyways, let's go to the 1 hour. What's happening on the 1 hour? All right, cool. We're seeing some sort of consolidation. Seems like it's starting to stabilize around 5,406. But what I'm trying to gauge here, so whether or not we're going to drop again. Alright, so I'll talk about what I don't like, right, immediately. High, lower high. Coming from a low, a higher low. That's bearish, right? Hidden bearish. Price action to the downside. We didn't move down. Hold a 20, bounce. Rejected 5,600, right? This is key, man. We rejected it once, twice, 3, 4 times. We have not been able to break above 5,600. Now from there on, it just seems to be normal, right? Yep. Going lower, right? Lower highs. Also lower here on the other side. Let's see, low, high. Yeah, that's fine. It's all congruent with the market. We really don't have anything else going on here on the 1 hour yet. Maybe we're in some sort of like triangle of sorts, right? It would seem like we're making a triangle, symmetrical or semi-symmetrical by the looks of it, right? That's what it looks like. What we're doing right now, right? We're ranging, we're tightening on that range, and then symmetrical triangles break to either way, right? They're 50-50. You really can't tell where they're going to break. What we do know is that we're probably going to get a measure move from the high to the low as a move. There we go. So to the downside, it would certainly put us where I was telling you guys, 4,300. We need a little bit lower. We need at least 4,200, right? On the daily, maybe less, since we got this pullback candle here. But obviously, price action to the downside, creating divergence is what's going to help us. If we do break to the upside, it would get us to that 6,400 range. Well, depending on when we break it, right? If we break it up here, 6,400. So yeah, it's going to be imperative to know where we break it, but just expect a measure move. Right now, feeling a little bit bearish. This could have been all panic from coronavirus, right? This all happened day after Trump came out and said he was not going to have travel to UK. Like he was, not UK, but the European Union, except the UK. So obviously all these people probably started to panic. The markets also crashed, not just Bitcoin, right? Just the market didn't crash as hard as Bitcoin. Anyways, that's it for Bitcoin on the 1 hour. Let's go to Ethereum. Not a lot happening on the chat, so if you guys are here, do say hi, man. Ethereum dominance on the daily. What's happening? Yesterday it gained dominance. 6.93%. Today losing dominance. 1.66%. Sitting at 9.27% of market cap. Price of Ethereum, $128.41. What's happening? Well, same thing, right? We kind of killed divergence. So, going lower. Right now, nothing happening. We managed to get back above 121.61, which was a resistance, a support that we found, right? We kind of talked about it. We also hit well below the 100% retrace from the previous low that we were considering. I believe was this one. So now, if we wanted to do something, we would go from, we would do the inverse for the fibs, right? Maybe we're doing something on the major fibs. I'm not gonna go into those right now. I remember on Bitcoin, I want to talk about something that was farther back, and it's just slipping my mind right now. So from high to low, we did get to a 23% retrace. We're looking at log scale though. Let me put it in regular scale, linear scale, if you will. All right, so like I said, from high to low, right now we've hit an area of where we could say we're making a valid retrace, which is the 236, which is at $136.10. And we seem to be finding some resistance there, right? You can tell that we're just closed there and we're opening there. So, yeah. Resistance right at the 236, which is $136. This opening was 135.6, so very close. Again, something that we should be looking for, right? Anyways, that's it for Ethereum. I'm sitting sold at 30.69. God, I'm yawning like crazy, man. I haven't even had coffee today. Of course, this divergence got killed, so let's get rid of it. Right. Stuff we don't like. Same thing that's happening with Bitcoin, right? High, lower high. Going from a positive to a more positive momentum, right? On the other side, we're congruent. So again, creating that hidden bearish potential price continuation, we might go down a little bit and create that divergence, strong bullish that we need for this to pump. 1 second. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit that like, that bell, that sub. Now, let's see what else is happening. I think that's it for Bitcoin. For Ethereum on the 4 hour. I want to move it to. If I can talk about the RSI, we're sitting sold at 32.19. Let's go to the 1 hour. Again, starting to see that stabilization come in. Something I'm not liking. High, slightly higher high. Positive momentum, less positive momentum, right? Strong bearish divergence, price action to the downside. It did move us down, but again, we're ranging below the 20, failed to break above it, moved down a little bit, not quite creating divergence yet, tightening on the Bollinger Band, so we might get an explosive move coming in. Damn, that's crazy, man. All markets probably going to be looking like this, right? We're going to leave it like that right now. We might break out of this semi-symmetrical triangle in the 1 hour. I'm gonna get rid of it though. Just remember we do have it. And that we do have this tightness of the Bollinger Bands. Now it is the weekend, so it could be a little bit slower, right? Sitting neutral on the RSI at 46.57. Let's go to XRP dominance. Sorry guys, as you know I'm sick. I got like a regular flu, like bacterial, like strep basically. Nothing too crazy. Man, look at XRP gain a lot of dominance, right? 9.96%. Then he kind of lost it all. 2.21 today, 0.88. Sitting at 4.40% of market cap. Price of XRP at a mighty 50 cents. Man, did we hold or did we not hold that triangle that we have? That rectangle? Yes, we did. Now, we did talk about potentially going and hitting 13 cents at some point in time. I think 13.50 was in range, and we did manage to go all the way down to 11.40, man. That was a wild ride for XRP. Now, I did come up again. I managed to open up here at 13, right? 1380. Then we did close within this area. And we know this is a very, very good area for support, right? This triangle, this rectangle that we have. Benny, how's it going, man? Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, brother. I know you're feeling bad. But thanks for joining us, man. Like I said, it's gonna be an early stream. It's gonna be a short stream. Tomorrow I'm not on. I'm going on a trip with my family. I'm going to a friend's ranch, and we're just gonna chill there for the weekend. The city's going nuts. People are at Costco buying TP like crazy. Yeah, maybe, man. I'm not gonna call a bottom number yet, but I do believe we could go down a little bit more still. Like I said, with, same that we did with Bitcoin Ethereum, right? We kind of went lower. We were not able to hold this area where we were creating divergence, so we just kind of like went ballistics to the downside, right? It's a great time to buy. Yeah, it is a good time to buy, man. Although I do believe XRP could potentially go and hit 10 cents, man. Like I said, the market's not looking very strong right now. Now, something I'm looking for XRP is divergence, though. From this low was 863, 853. Very, very slight. Going to here, man. Going to here. There might be a chance we're creating strong bullish divergence and we might get a bounce. Not this bounce, but another bounce, because this is the one we're anchoring to, right? We will be anchoring to there. It's still lower. But for all effects, it's still the same. If I anchor here, still lower than this previous low, going with less negative momentum. So we could potentially get a bounce on XRP. I'm not sure yet. It did drop dramatically. Not as strong as Bitcoin did, but it did manage to drop. Could explode to $1. Ha! Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure if all the way to $1, but could certainly bring some strength, right? Did I call something XRP? Yes. This was a while back, these head and shoulders, I think. Yeah, February. We did hit the measure move at some point in time, back in March 8th, and then we just moved down from there again, so that's fine. I'm looking at all the charts because I have a lot of stuff in different charts now, so. But like I said, this area we haven't moved. We did talk about coming potentially to the downside. We know it's an area of support. And we know that below that, it's all hell. Because then next support, or main area of support is way back here, which is at like 1 cent. There's some very minor support back here. But I wouldn't even consider it very strong at 10 cents, which is almost where we bounced off. And then some minor support here at 5 cents. So again, 10 cents could potentially be an area where we could come and touch before we actually rally again. We did hit 10 cents though, right? So if you follow the stream, no nonsense, no BS, no FUD, no FOMO, man. We're just calling what we see, right? Sold at 29.28. Am I happy? No, dude. My hodl bag of XRP is in the shitter now. But again, that is my experiment. That is my non-trading bag, and then my other bag is my trading bag, and then my trading bag is good because it's out of the market. So I'm still waiting for that in on a lot of coins. Now, I didn't put anything here on the pullback. I didn't know we were going to pull back. I wasn't sure how strong it was going to be. 13% pullback, it wouldn't have been bad to put money in. Man, buying back here, though, at like this low, would have meant a much higher than 13% return. But I was traveling, and I didn't have my computer with me, and I couldn't do a lot of stuff. I was at work, having meetings during that travel. So I was not able to like keep up with the market. So, you know, I didn't want to risk it, so I just stayed out of it. I'm waiting for that in, though. That in that's going to bring us massive, massive profits. Let's go to the 4 hours. Benny, how's your thing coming along, man? I know you sent me a message. I asked what if it was a different strand, but then I was not able to like see if you replied to me. I was not able to see the reply, bro. Sorry. Yeah, Spotify ads. Play something else. Coronavirus NL63. Is that like a strand from like 1963? What is NL? Is it like Netherlands or something? I'm not sure, man. It sounds like you got a coronavirus strand, though. I guess it's better that you didn't get this one. I'm not sure if that one that you got it's any worse. I was trying for 2004, no clue. All right. I hope it's not worse than the regular one, and I hope that there's a vaccine for this one, so at least you can get some kind of like a shot or something to get you through it, or maybe I hope so, man. I mean, otherwise, you know, you're just gonna have to like put up with the pains and whatever, which is gonna suck. 4025, of course. We kind of got rid of this, right? All this divergence that we were looking for. It all went to hell, man. It all went to hell, man. It's from the. Alright, I'll just leave that there. I'm not sure why I have these ones here. Maybe I have from this one. Right, correlating to this one. That's it. Low, lower, low, less. Again, really nothing happening on the 4 hours, right? High, lower, high. High, lower, high. 106, 115. All right, cool. We do have something here. In the 4 hours, that's good. I'll just chart it from here. It's the same thing, right? We're going from a high to a lower high, positive momentum to more positive momentum. And you did not test for COVID-19 unless I test negative for everything. So the moment you don't know if you have COVID-19. All right, that sucks, bro. Man, I wish you the best. I wish you recover, man. I'm going to be praying for you, bro. And I hope you get better, man. Really? Damn, that's expensive, man. You would have guessed that they were giving it for free to make sure that people don't have it. That kind of sucks, man. $4,000 for a virus test. Alright, so we just moved it back from here. Anyways, we're flirting with this, right? 116, so yeah, we still have this divergence still going on, right? This hidden bearish potential price action to the down continuation, which would mean to the downside. Now, if we go to the downside, we could come basically flush with this, make less negative momentum, and then try to get that rally. Or we could drop a little bit lower, make that momentum, and get that rally, right? That is... The test is free. But you said the COVID-19 test is 4,000. But how is it free if it's 4,000? I didn't get it, man. Sorry. I think you're gonna have to elaborate on that a little bit more, bro. Anyways, from this potential price action to the downside. Now, if we do move down, we'll probably create that strong bullish, and then that would potentially be my in. I'm looking for that price to drop a little bit more, man. Get that divergence coming in, then get in, and then expect a pump maybe coming in. Because they cost 4,000. However, it's free to take, meaning U.S. government is paying for it. All right, cool. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. Sold on the RSI 34.85. Man, that sucks, man. You should get a COVID-19 test. Maybe they're gonna test you for that if you test negative for everything else, right? So they don't want to spend the money unless they have to, because there's probably shortage of tests, I guess. That's what I can infer. Let's see, that's low, that's low, that's low, that's girl. Great, man. Now here on the 1 hour, we did have divergence. Maybe did I forget to call this on the other coins? I'm not sure. Man, it's weird, man. I got in late. By the time I got to bed, it was past 2:30 in the morning. And then I woke up early today because my son wakes up early and didn't get a good night's sleep. Anyways, strong bullish divergence, price action to the upside. We did get that bounce up over the 20. Managed to hold it for a little bit, but we ended up giving, fake movement to the downside again, trying to recover again. But we seem to be tightening within this range now. High, lower, high, positive momentum, less positive momentum, right? High on the RSI, lower on slightly lower on the RSI. So what we are doing is we're making a symmetrical triangle, and like we said, those break either way. So again, be careful with this. There's a chance this could break to the upside or downside. We would expect a measure move. You're looking for oversold RSI. It's everything is borderline. Well, they're oversold in larger scales though. Now a movement to the downside would certainly have us make that divergence that we were looking for, right? Or maybe getting close to it. That's to the upside, and to the upside would certainly guess around 18 cents. So again, that's what we're looking for, like a 3-cent move more or less. So let's wait and see how this keeps on playing. Again, I'm a little bit bearish on the market right now. Sitting neutral on the other side, 46.90, 46.49. Now, did I miss this call on Ethereum? Yes, I missed this call on all the coins, man. Sorry, I am human after all. And I am freaking tired, man. I still gotta go do some packing, light packing, for like a 3-day trip. 182, 150. Well, not 3-day trip, but you know, a couple days trip. We also have it here on the other side, very slight though. And I probably missed it on Ethereum as well. Yeah, on Ethereum we also have it. Man, today's not. I'm not like 100% focused for some reason. I'm taking meds still, so maybe that's the reason, man. I'm just not funny right now. I was thinking like oversold RSI, everything that is for. Okay, your damn cash wrecked you. Yeah, I mean, high risk, right? But you're looking for that high reward. Right now, like you said, it's a time to buy. I'm trying to look for that buy. We did talk about pullbacks, though, and we did get a pullback yesterday. So if you would have gone in yesterday morning, yesterday morning, you would have probably gotten a really good deal, a 13% increase on your holdings, which would have been pretty good, man. Let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin dominance, right? We get that bounce on dominance, like we said, right? Of divergence. Anyways, yesterday gained dominance 7.72%. Today losing dominance 2.18%. Sitting at 1.51% of market cap. The price of Litecoin $35.63. Man, wouldn't it have sucked if you would have bought up here at $83? You're below. You would have lost over half your money. Anyways, we even hit a low of 24. Then we bounced, you know, reaction day. You know, this divergence that we were looking for kind of not happened, right? What is this? 267, 269, slightly more. So lower, more negative momentum, lower in the RSI. Sitting neutral. No, actually sold, oversold. 29.77. Nothing else happening here, so we're going to go to the 4 hours. Again, the 4 hours, we were hunting for this divergence. We failed at the 20. We knew it was a chance we could try to rally again, but we failed. We moved down, you know, kind of got rid of this that we were looking for. That's fine. Now what's happening? Is this lower? Maybe. Let's see. 129. 152. No, much more negative momentum. Also lower in the RSI. So again, we're going with the market. The only thing that we have going on is the same thing that all the other coins have going on, which we're going from a high to a lower high. And creating that hidden bearish, right? Positive momentum, more positive momentum. Again, hidden bearish, potential price continuation to the downside. Again, probably moving a little bit lower. Yeah, price continuation, that would be to the downside, right? Sitting sold on the other side, 35.05. Again, expecting for that bounce to come in. You know, this is still developing though with all the coins. Positive momentum starting to develop. It could still go on developing. We might start to get a little bit more price action to the upside. But again, it's the weekend. It might be slow also. There's a chance we could potentially go down off this divergence, create that strong bullish divergence, right? Because if we go slightly lower than this, we're probably not going to make that much negative momentum. Create that strong bullish divergence anchor, and then wait for that pump. That'll be on the 4 hours. Let's go to the 1 hour, man. Again, same stuff, right? On the second lower part, it's where you would have gone in. Sorry I wasn't here, guys, to tell you guys about this divergence, though. Because this is where you would have gone in, and then you would have taken your profit up here, right? Or up here. Or even where it's at right now. You would have been at a good in. Now what's happening up here, man? Opposites, right? High, higher high. Positive momentum, less positive momentum. Now, this is on the 1 hour. Yes. We don't quite have that on the RSI. But again, that's something that's happening, right? Strong bearish price action to the downside. We did get it. Failing to get above that 20 simple moving average. And again, overall, Bitcoin still below that 200 simple moving average. So we're bearish in the market. Let's go to Binance. Neutral on the RSI, sorry, by the way, on Litecoin. Binance yesterday gained dominance, 1.79. Today, gaining dominance still. 0.80. Sitting at 1.09% market cap. The price of Binance at $10.68. Man, it's on sale. It's getting to that point where you're at the previous lows that we had, which, if you consider, were like $4, right? Back here on December 2018, which was a good buy, man. If you would have bought Binance at $2 and sold, at $4.60 and sold at $43, $44, you would have made 10 times, almost 10 times your money, man. That would have been a good move. Probably some people did. You know, back here I didn't see it coming. I wasn't expecting for this to go that high, and I didn't have that much faith on Binance. You know, shame on me. Now I'm gonna look for that possible in on Binance because I do believe they're doing interesting stuff. So we're probably gonna have use case, right? Being a token for an exchange, and I might be getting in there. Anyways, low, more negative momentum, lower in the RSI again. Oversold at 77.24. Let's go to 4 hour. On the 4 hour. Again, these divergence we kind of got rid of. That is fine. Negative momentum lower again. Same stuff that's happening across the market. High, lower high. Positive momentum, more positive momentum, right? Again, hidden bearish potential price action to the downside. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, more negative momentum, so we did go down. We kind of killed this divergence, by the way. Oh, fudge. I didn't want to do that. Come back. There we go. Oh, lower low. Going in. And going in, right? That's strong divergence that we have. And I forgot to put this on the 1 hour only, so I'm going to have to go fix that right now. Yay. In Disney Magic. Disney should make this software, man. It'll just be like Mickey Mouse popping up everywhere. Have like mini divergence. It's coming in. Guys, I'm going to start playing the outro song because after this, I'm out. No request today. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I gotta get going. Still, it's almost 12. I gotta be at my buddy's house by 3. I still gotta like take care of the kids, pack some stuff, and you know. So, anyways, let's move on with this. I'm everywhere. Outro song, and I'll finish this in a second. Price action to the upside again. High, higher high, more positive momentum. Yes. A little bit more obvious on this chart than on other charts, right? Hidden bearish. No, sorry, strong bearish. Was it? Yeah, if I call it hidden bearish on this and other charts, it's strong bearish. Price action to downside now. We did get it to downside and, you know, bouncing from there. Again, today I'm not having a good day, man. My fucking brain's not here. Yeah. Anyways, potential price action to downside, we did get it. Holding that 20 simple moving average, getting tightness of the boundary bands. And neutral on the RSI at 49.56. Anyways, guys, that's it for tonight. If you like what we do, you know what to do. Hit that like, that bell, that subs, so you're notified when we go live. Instead of Crypto, I'm your host, Martin. It has been a pleasure being with you guys today on a Saturday night, Saturday morning, Saturday midday, whatever time it is. Hope you have a great time. Again, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I'll catch you Monday for a proper edition of the State of Crypto, where my brain's gonna be properly rested, and we'll do some amazing stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching. I'll catch you then.